Hey, it's Biddy Penny. Welcome to my channel. Well, you guys, I'm a total free spirit. So if you're new here, here's my mode of operation. I wake up in the morning, I come to my craft room around 5:30, and I spend roughly an hour and a half creatively as the first part of my day. I do whatever I want. I turn on the light. Sometimes I can't wait to get to my craft room because I have an idea of exactly what I want to do. Other times I come to my craft room, I sit down, have no idea what I want to do. So I look for inspiration. I try to share a variety of inspiration here for everyone. But I never plan anything. I want to give it a go, but I'm not fully committed. So here's what we're gonna do. I am going to make a little bit of a planner, calendar kind of thing for me for a couple of weeks. And this is gonna be a very low committal, easy project, and hopefully just a little bit of inspiration for you. I have here a 12 by 12 sheet of paper that I cut down to it's basically like 5 3/4 wide, 8 1/2 tall. The scrap that I had left over, from when I was cutting it down, I had a couple of scraps, not very much. This is what I had left over. So basically I took a whole 8 1/2 by 11. I'm going to take this inside, and y'all have seen me do this probably, if you've been here for a while anyways, countless times. I'm going to turn this into a pocket. And here's the thing, I could sit here and make a whole journal dedicated to being all organized and planning out a little bit of what I do here on my channel. But that kind of feels heavy and a little bit more than what I want to do. So I think we're just going to do bite-sized planning, and in a way that makes me comfortable, in a way where I still feel free. I mean, I can cancel this at any time. I can abort mission at any time. And it's always great to know that. But basically, there's no use in me sitting down making a whole big journal with 3 signatures or, 50 pages or anything like that if I'm not sure that this is really going to work for me. So what I kind of committed to doing instead is I've got a little folder now that is the cover of my first, what will probably be an insert. But what I've been wanting to do is kind of organize my ideas. I have a lot of ideas. If I recorded a video every day, I still wouldn't be able to do all the things that I kind of want to do. But if I get a little more organized, I can at least do more of them. So the first thing I did is I pulled out some collections that I want to work with in the month of July. I picked this paper because it made me think of water and summer and July. And so that's how I picked this as my cover. I want to work with some boho ladies and boho papers and boho theme. I'm going to Paper Ganza, which is a craft roulette event, the first one ever. And I've been making artist trading cards. What are artist trading cards? They're little cards that you trade or give. And here's my stack so far. I need a whole lot more than this. But, I've been putting these together just here and there over the last couple of months. There's different themes, but they're kind of all got different ladies on them. And they're all for craft roulette for Paper Ganza. Well, I need more. I need more than just this stack. So, and it's coming right up. We leave on the 20th. So I went ahead and printed up a good number more of girls that I can put on to artist trading cards very easily. So I know I need to work on this. Now, I'm going to cut this down right now So it easily just fits right into my folder. Okay, so I know I need to work on this. Now I know it's not lost on me that I was a part of the Paper Stash Smash collab, and for the last, this is my 3rd year, I think. And, you know, people organize their makes. I know, I get it. And I'm not that, I've never subscribed, okay? But I'm just going to give some things a try. I don't even think that those will quite fit in there like this, but let me just trim this down. I just want to share my thought process because it's really different, I feel like, than people who are really organized or think these things through. And the way I'm going to go about it is going to be different too. Perfect. So now that fits in there. Okay. And what I did is I kind of printed myself up a sheet of each of the themes that I want to work with. So one of the ideas I had recently, and these are printed on glossy photo paper, by the way. I have a bunch that I accidentally ordered and I need to use it. I also printed some in a larger format, and that's what I'm going to get into with you. So I printed a full sheet of a kit because this is going to go in here as well. So let me go ahead and fold that. The back side is blank, which is perfect because I'll have writing space. It's so weird for me to deal with glossy photo paper. It just feels weird. Like, ugh, the texture. Anyways, so I printed this for myself as an insert here to this signature, but it's not really a full signature. It's not going to be sewn together or anything. And then I printed these just to have something else on hand in case I wanted to make cards or ephemera for journals or whatever. I just have an extra, and I like the size of this. Okay, and then here's some more boho, and I went ahead and printed some extra. Some of it I did not print on photo paper, so the prints are kind of terrible on that one in particular. This one's okay. My printer is also dying, but I'm going to use it until I can't use it anymore. But anyway, so I went ahead and printed myself some of that. This stuff, this extras, I'm going to put into a file folder. So, and it's going to be labeled July, and I'll have it ready. Desiree and I are getting together tomorrow on July 4th, and we are going to work with, you know, just have a little July 4th virtual party for everyone, and I will need printables for that. So I went ahead and printed up printables for that. I'm going to show all that to you because that's not what we're here for. You have to come back tomorrow and see that. So far, this is what I have, okay? I also, and where did, I don't know where I put it. I've also really been wanting to work with Alice in Wonderland, but Alice might have to wait. Obviously, Christmas in July is really popular too, and so I need to think about that. There is going to be a solid week that I am not crafting in July. So I also have to think about like recording videos in advance for you guys. And my son's 15th birthday is in July. So yeah, I'm kind of all over the place with the things that I need. A long time ago, I made these printables. I was making junk journal planners and selling them. They were great. And I had this one that was, and these are just bad copies that I had, but I didn't throw them away. I saved them because I was like, I'll use them. But see, these lines aren't supposed to be here. Anyways, this one has the month at a view and a notes page. On the back, it just has another place to journal and write, and I can date something. But these weekly spreads are what I like the most. And because I can, you know, write for each day of the week, I can number it. It's very low commitment. So I just need one of these. See, and I didn't use these in my journals because they weren't printed borderless, and I didn't want to cut it off because it would have cut into here, you know. So these were just kind of throwaway pages, if you would. And I'm not going to throw them away. I'm going to use them in my own journal because I'm just not that picky. I don't need perfect for my junk journals. Okay, so this is what I have so far. And this is my full theme here. I need to add one more week. And this is my full month. And this is the full signature that I wanted to make with you guys. Now, what will go in this? I need to sit down and fill out the pages and really think about what I'll have time to work with, what I want to work with. And I'm going to think in a broad, sweeping tone of like, what are some things I want to make? I want to make folios. I want to make ATCs. I need to make a birthday card for my son. I want to make some things for Craft Roulette people that I'm going to get to meet in person, and like some special gifts. And then I'm also not going to be crafting for a week, so I need to make videos ahead. I would say I'm going to prioritize the things that I need to make, gather my supplies, and this is all new to me, but totally a part of the Paper Stash Smash kind of goal setting. My friend Letty over at Party Planner Papery has been really good at this. Debbie's really good at this. A lot of people are really good at this, and I've never adopted it, okay? But I think this is a month when I need to. Will I do it every month? Maybe, maybe not. It depends on how this month goes, to be honest. But I wanted to share all that with you because this is a very different approach for me. It's not what I would normally do. And, you know, it's good to change things up sometimes. I just feel like this month, because of all the dynamics, I kind of have to take this approach to be successful. And I wanted to share it. I wanted to hopefully maybe inspire you, or, you know, just share my journey. That's what this channel is all about, is me sharing my journey. I am looking everywhere for my Alice in Wonderland that I printed, and I cannot find it. I have no idea what I did with that, but Alice will probably have to wait to August anyways. I'll probably go ahead and just bump Alice to August. That makes sense. Alice, August. Yeah, that's gonna work for me. That's the big idea, you guys. And as far as like binding this, I'm not even going to worry about binding it because that kind of keeps me from being overly committed in the things that I'm going to do. But what I can do, you know, I can easily bring in a paper clip and just paper clip at the mid section. And then once we get past this, I can move my paper clip over here and work in it this way. It'll keep my pages together. And, you know, I'll be able to work like that. So that's it. That's what I had to share with you. There are countless videos in the playlist over the last, you know, like I said, 2.5 years of people planning how they would use their stash. And so there's a wealth of inspiration that I can link down below for you if this is something you want to explore more. Also, definitely watch the Paper Stash Smash collab each month, because that's what people are doing. They're kind of planning out. They pick in advance what they want to use that month and projects they want to work on. They do this exact thing. I just don't usually do it that way. So if this is the kind of thing that you like, we have some fantastic people in that hop. I mean, fantastic junk journalers, happy mail makers, mini album makers, card makers. So if paper crafting is your thing, I really think you'd like, and you're like a planner, or you like to strategize how you're going to use your stash, what you're going to use, what you need to make, Well, I guess this has turned into a plug for that hop. So definitely check that out. All right, you guys, that's it. That's what I got for you today. We will explore this and see how it works for me. And I will be back tomorrow with my friend Desiree right here on my channel. And we will be crafting for the 4th of July. If you missed it, I crafted with my friend Beth on her channel at Happy Place Crafting yesterday, and I made these 2 cards. And we just had a delightful time. It was a rather quick live and a whole lot of fun. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.